Hey guys, Pete Holy here with the E-flite X-Vert in the studio today. And if you look through the product specifications on the aircraft, you were doing your research on it, you may notice a couple things like it requires a 3-position switch and a momentary switch to arm and disarm the aircraft. So you may think that the DX6i is out of the running. Well, that's not the case. We actually have some setup instructions for you folks. We'll flash that on the screen here for a moment or two so you guys can copy those down, program your DX6i. So a couple of those features, since the DX6i doesn't have a 3-position switch, we went ahead and mixed in these two 2-position switches to control your 3 different flight modes, where both switches in the 0 position is going to control your multi-rotor flight. Throwing the gear switch into the 1 position is your safe equipped forward flight mode, and then with the mix switch pulled forward, you're going to have your fully acrobatic forward flight mode for your loops, barrel rolls, and other acrobatic maneuvers. So bring both switch back to the 0 position, goes back to multi-rotor mode. And another feature that you'll find is that usually we would be arming and disarming the motors with a momentary switch, like your bind button. So you press and hold the button, the motors would be able to arm. So we'll show that for you now. We put it on the flap switch here. So if we bring the flap switch down, they will, the control surface will move opposite of each other, meaning that the aircraft will arm. So, yep, so we'll bring the switch down and then back up, and then we have control of the aircraft. Now we'll bring the flap switch back down and then back up, and that'll disarm the motors for you, just like that. So you have to kind of treat it like it's a momentary button. So we'll bring it down. Once we see the control surfaces move, we'll bring it back up, and then we'll be ready to fly. Same thing when we disarm the motors, wait for the control surfaces to move the same way, and then the motor will be disarmed. The aircraft is safe to move around and manipulate. But yeah, as long as you guys put in these settings, you should have some successful flights with the X-Vert, and you can use it with the DX6i or your older transmitters. So go out, fly safe, and have fun. Have a good day.